what's interesting in this case is that the home that I'm talking about was never a part of the list of substituted properties. And in Florida, there's a rule, and I don't want to get into too much of the minutia, but here's you can find a complaint. You can go look it all up. So it's not, and it's all public record. So it's not like I'm showing people things that didn't exist. But when, and you all are looking hopefully at the uh, there we go. There we go. Now you look at the foreclosure complaint. There you go. And this is the case file for anybody who wants to delve into any of the information. The thing that's important is that through the process, there were certain requirements that were not fulfilled. And I'm showing you this because I know you're here, Rick, and you have the accounting eyes. This is the value of Spinnaker in 2015, Rick, according to them. And that's what they claim was due. Can you see that number at 392,562.70?
Yes.
Right. And it was also interesting. I don't know if you noticed that their claim here's this so-called foreclosing entity, Bank of New York. Mellon is a trustee, and I don't want to get into it. I'm sure there's somebody who's a lot smarter than me. One of these tax or real estate lawyers can say how did it transfer out of the trust without the trust collapsing? But where is so I got that there, but I wanted to show you all something also. Part of my criminal case involved in the police report, you'll hear Michael Victor say that Holder called him related to a bankruptcy proceeding involving me. Well, for those who don't know, bankruptcies take place here in federal court. And one of the interesting things, Rick, is right here. And actually, this is something I actually put into the court's record. I'm the one who put all the exhibits in. And again, I'm wanting to kind of speed through it. If somebody wants more detail, I'll put this in a file and you can grab I'll put the link in when I update the next link. I'll put all this in a nice folder. But you see that, Rick? There were the servicers of the loan at the time that this bankruptcy was filed, Rick. And I don't know are you familiar with how bankruptcy proceedings work as a accountant, Rick?
No, not fully.
Okay. But here's a question I'd have for you, Rick, as a professional. Would it be necessary for either Bank of America or whoever the trustee, Bank of New York Mellon, would it be necessary for them to have a profit and loss statement showing that property on there?
Yes.
And if I'm correct, also, would it also be a requirement that not only would they have a profit and loss statement on there, but they should also have some sort of proof of chain of custody, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we'll get into that on another episode, but I think you know where I'm going with that.
Yep.
Yeah, there was absolutely no chain of custody showing them. And I want to show um here's something that again, this is where I put the exhibits in. And the plaintiff's motion for substitution of counsel. And the original bank was represented by Morgan Snyder, Morris Snyder and Whitstadt. And they're saying this law firm was the one that was obtained as representation. When you read this rule right here, it'll say it states that an appearance of attorney by substitution of counsel, but only by order of the court. When you go back to the case right here, for anybody who wants to look at it, there's no order allowing and you're familiar with this now, huh, Rick? There's no order giving the new firm permission to proceed.
Yeah.
And they changed twice.